How we all feeling? How we doing? How was last week?
It was a good week.
Yeah.
I wrote down I made a little sticky note and I put it right by my bed so that I'd see it as soon as I got up with kind of the way I wanted my morning to go.
Excellent.
And I was able to do it every day for a week. So happy.
That's great. Yeah. Little,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be everything all at one time.
Yeah. I'm not good at big changes. So
yes, absolutely. And I did request a lot of little changes.
So. And I did my plank every morning too. That was one of my things.
Yay. That's great. I love the plank. I know a lot of people look at it as kind of like a discipline or a what's the word? I don't know the word anyways. Kind of as a negative thing, but planking is just really one of the best not movements really. I mean, you can do movement within the plank, but it's stable exercise that really strengthens the core and the body. And so I just love them. And it's something that you could do upon waking without injuring yourself.
Yeah.
That's why I chose that instead of doing something wild. But it does feel really good just to get in some sort of activation in the morning. And that's why I wanted to do it as like a little challenge, a little thing to get going. So, all right, what time are we at? We're almost there, a couple more minutes, maybe. Kim, I'm gonna wait for Kim to chime in if she's coming this morning. Hopefully she is, I think she will. So, and then I didn't go over what we needed. I did post it on Facebook, but I didn't state it. We do need some weights. So if you want to grab 2 medium sets, I'm going to have an 8-pound and 12-pound. If you want, say, a 5-pound and 8-pound or whatever works for you, grab those. You can also do all of this without weights. So that is totally an option as well. So I also have my 15-pound just for one of the exercises, but that doesn't mean you have to go gung-ho or have anything super heavy. So we will be doing a lot of balance and coordination. So do your best with anything that doesn't feel right or we need to modify, adjust, absolutely do that. So, all right, so just get those things and then grab some water and grab a towel. So yeah, I wonder if Kim's coming this morning. Maybe she'll rewatch it. I don't know.
That's a good question. Is it okay if we've been with you live, can we rewatch it like on a weekend or something? And how would we do that?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know why you couldn't rewatch these videos. I'd have to chat with Jamie.
Okay.
There shouldn't be any reason why you couldn't rewatch them. So I'm sure she'd probably give you the link when she chimes back in.
Okay.
Before or the end of class, then we'll ask her that question. So yeah, especially if you want to redo them or repeat them. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. Well, it is 9:30, so we're gonna get started. I'm not sure where Kim is, but she might just rewatch the video later. So yeah, that is an option. And yeah, if there's any mornings that you guys just don't feel good or there's something going on in your life, just let us know and you can we'll give you that link to rewatch it. I don't have the access, so that's the only thing. Yeah, so for all of us, unless you just for distractibility, we'll mute everybody. Oh, there she is. Lovely. Good, she's coming on it. We're gonna have you all mute yourselves for this. If you need to ask a question or something, totally chime in, ask, mute yourself or unmute yourself. So at the bottom left screen, if you're new to this, you'll press the mute button again. So Joanne, if you don't mind, I'll have you press that button. Yeah. Just so that we're not distracted by each other's grunts and moans and different things going on. But if you, like I said, if you need to unmute yourself, then do so at any time. So yeah, there's in the left bottom corner, there should be a mute button. Oh, good morning, Kim.
Say that again.
In the bottom left corner, there should be a mute and unmute button. So there's a little microphone in the bottom left corner if it's on your computer.
Right.
You find it. It's right. It says on the bottom, it says stop video, and then it says mute. And then you'll press the mute button. And I think Jamie can also mute you guys too, if she chimes back in. So, and then Kathleen, I'll also have you mute yourself as well, just for the purpose of the movement. And then if you need to chime in at any time, you can unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
You hear, because I did the mute thing.
Yeah.
It says mute on mine. On my computer, it says.
Interesting. Let me see.
I'll do it the other way and we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, it's muted now. Yeah. Joanne, you're still unmuted though. So.
You're still unmuted? It doesn't say so.
Weird.
It
Yeah. So press that mute button again.
It says that you're using my microphone.
Yeah, I don't know if you just press that little microphone button, it should, let me see what it does. If you press that, it should, oh, there you are, you're muted. All right, so at any point, that same button, if you need to unmute yourself to say anything, chime in, it's just really so we're not distracted from each other's shuffles and movements and stuff. So we're gonna start, go ahead and sit down.
There.
Oh, now it was muted. Now it's unmuted. So press that button again.
Okay.
There you go. You're good. Keep it there. All right. Let's all come to a seat. So today's workout or movement is going to be focused on balance and coordination. So it might get a little tricky, a little bit challenging. There's going to be kind of a high intensity level to this, not jumping, not energetically speaking, it's going to be high intensity, but we're not going to be jumping around. So the focus for the first bit of mindfulness, it won't be as long as last week's, but we're just going to focus on energy awareness. So becoming aware in your body. So becoming aware of the energy flow through your body. One of the big things that inhibits our energy levels is certainly our nutrition. What we're putting in our body can make us feel very tired and lethargic and kind of stunt that energy or that positive, good flowing energy through our body. So just being aware of how food makes you feel and your relationship with it, on top of sleep. Our sleep is so important. And I need to practice what I preach on this one, but I'll state a few things that really, really inhibit our sleep. And as we get older, and I've noticed I'm 36 now, my sleep has just gotten so much worse as I've aged. So really getting off of media and disconnecting from TV at least an hour before bed and your phones is super, super important. Making sure you're drinking the bulk of your water during the day. So at nighttime, if you drink tea and stuff, you don't have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. So that's just a little thing that I've really noticed, that if I drink more towards the latter part of the day, I do have to get up in the middle of the night. So just keeping aware of kind of that balance. And then what was the other things? Yeah, those are the big things. So just like media and just de-stressing your lives a little bit, maybe a little bit of mindfulness before bed. So those are, I just wanted to have that little brief discussion and throw some of those things out there. So our sleep, our nutrition, our overall mind-body connection throughout our days really impact our energy flow. So let's go ahead and come to a seat. We're just gonna become a little bit mindful with our bodies for a moment. Close your eyes, hands can rest wherever you choose. We'll just take a nice deep breath and sigh it out. And I just want you to be aware of how your body is feeling in this moment. Just the sensations flowing through your body. And as you breathe, I want you to just be really mindful of where there might be energy blocks in your body, where you're feeling rigid or tense. Maybe it's in the throat or the heart or the shoulders or the head. Good. Wherever you're feeling that tension, I want you to breathe into those areas. And just allow that breath to flow through your body. And with each breath, feeling that energy transfer down your body and up your body like a wave. Breathe. And deeply. And just be aware if there's any thoughts flowing through your mind, any chatter, any stressors. Try to allow that breath to clear that. Maybe just be aware with it. Sit with it for a moment and ask yourself why you're thinking that, or what's going on right now in this moment in your life, in your body, and how can we change those things? And we'll take 5 more breaths here. Maybe with each breath, feeling your belly a little bit more, feeling the lungs just a little bit more, the back body expands, the side body. And maybe with each breath, feeling your awareness becoming a bit more present. Maybe your body's feeling a little bit more relaxed. Good. Using the breath for energy work is so important. It's really, really helpful. If you notice during the day when we're stressed out, if you just sit down and take some nice deep breaths, it likely will reduce that at least 50%. So just being mindful of energy and the power of the breath. We'll take 1 more breath here. Let's hold it at the top. So on the next breath, we'll take 1 more deep breath. Let's hold it at the top. Hold that energy in. Hold, holding your breath. Feeling that stillness in your body, there's no movement. Exhale, release it all out. Letting go, beautiful. Let's open your eyes for a moment. Cool. Roll those shoulders back, or just open your eyes in general. Good, roll those shoulders. We're gonna move through our thoracic spine a little bit. So moving in circles. This is a Kundalini exercise. It's a yoga movement. This is an ultimate energy producing movement. So creating that good flow, that energy through the spine. Through the spine. Good. Let's go the other direction. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. We'll do this just a few times, and we're going to stand on up. For 2 and 1, come through center. We're going to come all the way forward. If going into down dog doesn't work for you, just come to a stand. If that works for you, coming to all fours, pressing back. We're just going to walk our hands back to our feet. Standing up however you need to is fine. Rolling your spine on up. Roll those shoulders back a few times. Beautiful. For 3, for 2, for 1. Now ankles right underneath your hips. I just want you to stand nice and tall. I want you to close your eyes once again for just a second. Just scan your body one more time as we stand here. Good. Taking nice deep breaths. Absorbing, releasing. Good. And then open your eyes. We're going to start to sway, allowing those arms to kind of be noodles. And I want them to hit kind of your kidneys and your side body. So this is a really nice way to build like chi energy in the body. Good. So the hand kind of smacks the side body, smacks the kidneys a little bit here. Good. Just warm and waking things up. I'm going to do just a few more here. Got for 3, 2, and 1. Find your center. Just stand still for just a moment. So absorb that. Take a breath. Good. And then harnessing energy, we're going to flow our arms forward, come into a little squat, round in, inhale, exhale, press it out. Good. So just kind of harnessing that little ball of energy, moving through the arms. Good. Little squats, reaching, rounding those arms. Good. We'll do this a few more times. Allow that breath to guide you. Good. Pulling energy in, pressing it out. Let's go one more time. Reach it out. Hold here. Take a breath. Inhale the arms all the way up. Make a goalpost position. We're going to round on in here and then open up. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Good. Squeeze everything when we come in and open everything when we come out. That inhale, exhale. One more time. Let's hold it up here. We're going to come into a little baby squat. Bring those elbows in. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Good. If that doesn't work, you could be right here. Tap your toe. So whatever works for your body, I'm going to give as many variations as I can today. Listen into what feels good for you. Good. Strong through your belly. Strong through your core. Breathe. Good. Let's go 2. Finding that balance, that coordination. First thing. Good. One more time. Other side. Beautiful. Bring it on up. We're just going to shake it out now. This is a great way at any time in your day, I know it's goofy, to release energy. Bounce it out. Let the shoulders go. I like to do 4 breaths in through the nose, 4 breaths out. So using your breath, expanding the energy. Take a moment and find stillness. I just want you to close your eyes for just a moment. Connect with the energy you just created. This is all from Qigong. It's a beautiful form of movement. It's gentle, it's kind to the body. It's very healing. So take just one more breath. Beautiful. Roll those shoulders back. I'm going to come sideways on my mat. If you want to come sideways as well, it doesn't matter which direction. We're going to bring our feet nice and wide. So we're going to jump into the warm up. Hands onto the knees, soft bends. We're going to round through the spine, drop the belly with the heart. So allowing the spine to move. So this whole warm up is definitely dynamic. It's functional. Any point in time of any part of this that doesn't feel good, just modify, go in a less range of motion. Good. Let's get a little bit deeper. Now the hands fall down towards the earth. Roll your spine on up. Using your breath, rolling up, nice. Good, rounding. I want you to feel good in your body. Rolling those shoulders back. Movement should feel good. Good, one more time. Rolling on up, beautiful. Let's start swinging on side to side. We're gonna roll those shoulders back. So those knees are gonna bend. So we're fairly wide here. Good, we're just kind of gonna get groovy with it. Good, rolling the shoulders back. I'm gonna go back sideways here. Nice. So just get loosey-goosey. We're just warming up the body. Those hips go side. Good. Let's get a little bit more still here. And bring our hands to our hips and start getting a little bit more serious with our movement. So those hips press behind. Make sure the knee is not going over the toes. So right here, pressing the booty back. My chest is falling forward. And if you're really mild here, maybe you're just right here, and that's okay. All right, so get it nice wide feet, toes are forward. Nice, now let's reach forward. Reach forward. So I'm facing forward here. My arms are reaching. I'm very deliberate with my leg movements. Nice, I might just stay this direction. Let's go 4. We're gonna start reaching to the corners. 3, 2, now reach across, across, reach. Really pressing your booty back, make sure. So when I'm reaching, I'm hinging forward. Good, my booty's pressing back, nice. Now let's reach to the floor and reach to the sky. I switched that up on you. Floor to floor, to sky to sky. Maybe this looks like this for you, and that's okay. Wherever you're at, just move. Nice. Good, to sky to floor. Let's go 2 and 1 back through center. Back through center, flow. Beautiful. Now a little bit more stable, reaching right to center. Hands to the hips. Back to here. Nice and stable. Nice. I'm going to switch myself. Let's go 4, 3, 2. Hold it towards me or wherever you're at. Maybe that left hip or right hip. We're going to balance. Big open leg and come back down. So roundhouse. Come back down. Maybe you're just right here. Maybe that's what works for you. Try to get that roundhouse in and land into those hips. Roundhouse. So we're just warming up those hips. Strong through your core. Let's go 2. Big roundhouse and 1. Just the side lunge now. Just the lunge. Your booty's pressing to the corner. Good. We're going to pivot in 2. And 1, pivot towards me or whatever foot is bent or whatever knee is bent. So here we are into our lunge. We're gonna tuck our pelvis, untuck, press the heel back. Do what works for you. If this doesn't work, just stay in this lunge for right now. Good, let's go 2. And 1, hold it back wherever works here. If you need to bend a little bit, you can. We're gonna reach, find that balance with the body. Good, so we're just warming things up. Things should feel pretty hot. You're heated in your body. Good, side to side, feeling that balance in the body. Good, let's go 2 and 1. Arms reach. We're gonna hinge forward. Strong core reaching towards the floor. And then lift it on up. Now you can go more mild. So maybe right here is where you're at. Okay, listen in. Be wherever your body's at today. Good. We're going to come all the way down. You can come halfway here if you need to. All the way down. Let's pulse those hips for a couple times. Nice deep lunge for 3, 2. We're going to pull that back foot in. Straighten both legs. So maybe you're here and that's okay. Toes are forward. Find your balance. We're going to roll your spine up. This is not an easy movement. Good. Toes are forward. Roll the spine down. Beautiful. We're going to roll it up one more time. Nice job. Shift it forward. Right into the other side. You're going to bend that knee. Roundhouse here. If you want to just be here, that's okay. If that balance doesn't work for you, take it where you're at. So roundhouse, side lunge. Do your best. You got this. Good. We're just moving. Good. Let's go 3. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. For 2, nice work. Just the side lunge right here. Just the side lunge. This leg is straight. My booty pressing back. The hips are forward. So right here, I'm not shifting my upper torso. I'm really forward. My toes are forward. Nice. Let's go 2. And 1, we're going to pivot right here. So pivot, I'm going to face away from you. Good. So we're going to have that little tuck, untuck. So I'm going to turn the other direction just for you guys to see me. Tuck, untuck. Let's go 2. And 1, lengthen that back leg, arms up. Go that side twist, or not twist, that side hinge. Nice work. Let's go 2. And 1, lovely, arms go straight, we hinge. Strong, strong through your core. If you need to come more mild, maybe all the way down doesn't work for you. Good, 1 more time. Nice, focus in. Hands to the floor, lengthen out if you can. Get those little lunges in there. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. We're gonna pull that back leg in, straighten both legs. We're gonna find that tightrope. This is gonna be a little uncomfortable. Roll it on up. Good, 1 more time. Roll it down. I love this move because it really challenges the core and it really challenges that stability. Good, rolling it up. Beautiful, step it back. Nice work, shake it out. 1 more warm-up move. We're gonna bring those feet nice and wide. So modification 1, we're gonna come down here. We're just gonna lift and lower in those squats. If you can get lower with me into a full squat, I want you to do that. So whatever works for you, we're gonna lift our hips, bring them back down. Right here, modifiers, no shame. Good, strong in that belly. Otherwise, all the way down. Breathe. Good, working into those hips. Good, I'm gonna get your guys' hips nice and open by the time, or maybe in a few months from now. Good, sink it low, stay tall if you need to. Side to side, so if we're right here, just swaying side to side is fine. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, 1, hands to the floor, hips rise, roll your spine up, beautiful. We are gonna come into a set of squats to prep us for the bigger work ahead. So keep the feet where they are. We're just gonna sink down and lift. So with those squats, you guys keep going. I want you to make sure those feet are wider than hip. You can turn the toes out a little bit. The knees press out slightly. Make sure they're not out here. Make sure they're just forward a bit. Nice, when we hinge, your chest does go forward, that's normal. Make sure your toes can lift off the ground. Good, I just want to reiterate a proper squat. Good, if you're like here, that's okay. Strong through your belly, let's go forward. Breathe, you guys should be warmed up by now. I'm sweating already. For 3, for 2, and 1. Stand it up, beautiful. Shake that out. Grab water if you need. I'm gonna grab a sip real quick with all my talking. We are gonna come into a little agility portion. If that wasn't agility enough for you. So at any time, I'll just shout out the modifications with this. You do your best, what works for you. This is about balance and coordination. That's what we're doing today. So we're going to find your way to one side of your mat. So this whole segment will kind of will flow together. We're gonna lift your left leg, step across the mat, lift your other leg. Now this could be right here. Maybe this is your modification. Stepping across the mat. If you can go big for me. Good, nice. Let's hold it just a little bit more. Find your balance. Good, then step across. Find your balance. Whew, losing my balance. Nice. Find the modification, find the full variation. That was too quick, hold. Good, we're gonna switch it up. Once you get to the back of your mat, right here, you're going to tap your toe, maybe reach to the floor, bring it up, step across. Tap your toe, tap the floor, lift modifiers. You're welcome just to go right here, step across the mat, right here, step across the mat, that's fine. If you're going full variation, come with me here. Go ahead, find that coordination. It's not hard, or it's not easy. Good. Good, let's go one more time. Hold it on this side. We're just coming down now. Lift and come down. This might look like this to you. Maybe it's right here. And that is okay. Good. Full variation is what I'm doing here. Be mindful with your body. Good, let's go 2. Add 1, hold it right here. We're gonna come into like a little squat, the other foot on the floor. Let's come out and in. If you would like to float that leg, try to float it, or modifiers right here. Okay, soft bend in the standing leg. Breathe for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring it in, step it across the mat. Other side, find your balance. Nice, okay. Back to here, just this portion. Modify right here, if that's where you're at. Okay, good, breathe. Tap, we're all at different levels, and that is a-okay. Giving you options. Breathe. Let's go 4, for 3, for 2. We find those little squats at the top right here. Hold it. Come and do a little squat, toe on the floor. Let's reach and reach. You're welcome to tap the floor right here. Make sure we have that soft bend in the knee. Breathe. Whew. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and done. You're nice. Shake it out. So good. I need to blow my nose real quick. Sorry about that. Grab some water if you need it. The next segment is definitely more of the hardcore, I guess, workout segment. So it's going to be timed. The point of this next segment is strength, agility, coordination. That's the point. It might be challenging for you. It might be a fun challenge. Do your best with this. So I have a timer. I'm gonna demo the next moves. We're gonna do 2 moves. We're doing 6 total moves, but each of them are separated. So we're gonna do 2 moves in the first one. So let's just focus on that one. Grab a hold of your dumbbells. It doesn't matter if you have 5 pounds or 8 pounds, pay attention to what your body needs. So I'm gonna use 12 deadlifts. You can use a little bit more with. So you can grab what you want, what works for you. You can also do this without weights. So Romanian deadlift will be the first one. So let's just practice and then we'll dive into it. So hands down, shoulders back and down. So really tall through the spine. Pressing your booty back, we're gonna hinge and come right back up. So let's practice this. Come along with me. Your booty presses back. So what I don't want this. That's not at all what I want. So really pressing the booty back. So your movement might be here. Maybe that's what works for you. That's totally fine. If you can come all the way down, work into those hamstrings. Nice. So once we do a few of these, good. Then we're going to come down. We're going to do a row, elbows tuck, come back down, come right back up. Squeeze your tush, come down, come right back up. Row, squeeze, come down. Good. Excellent. The second movement is going to be a single leg version. So one toe is going to go behind. You're going to hinge and come back in. You're going to hinge and come back in. So modifiers, just use that toe. You can be right here and that's fine. If you want to do the full variation, the toe lifts off the floor and it doesn't touch, okay? So there's those 2. We're going to start the timer. The first one is going to be here, row, down, lift. It's going to be 45 seconds per leg on the single ones. You'll have 15 seconds in between. I wanted to make this a little bit faster, get your heart rates up, but I also want to do it with good form. So just listen in, grab a hold of whatever weights works for you or no weights at all. We're going to start now with the hinge. Let's go. Booty back, ankles right underneath those hips. Find the row, elbows squeeze in. Come back up, really strong through your core. That's really important. Elbows tuck. Good, and lift. I'm gonna come sideways. You have 30 seconds, keep it going. Control, this is not about speed. Squeeze those buns. It doesn't matter how many reps you get in. Squeeze, lift, working that whole back side of the body. So this is a little bit more of a stable movement. You got it, 14 seconds. Breathe, squeeze those shoulder blades back. This could be really mild, making sure we're lifting those hips, squeezing forward. 2 and 1, beautiful. Keep those weights, you can set them down for just a second. I'm gonna reset, shake it out. Single leg, we're gonna do both sides. So grab your weights, we're gonna start now. Single legs. You can be right here, modifiers, full variation. We come all the way down. Good, working in that standing single leg. This is about balance, yes. So do your best. Listen in for modification, working into those hamstrings. Nice, so I'll just change my angle, make sure we're all on the same page. Modifiers right here. Squeeze the glutes. It doesn't matter how deep you get, just make sure we're doing it right. Breathe, nice. Good, we have 2 rounds of this, that's it. You got it, make it count. Really strong. 2 and 1, lovely, shake that out. We have another side. All right, just a 10-second transition. Paddle it out, do what you need to do. 3, 2, other side. Let's go right into it. 45 seconds. Go ahead, modifiers right here. Keep those shoulders back. Good, otherwise, floating that foot, working into that glute. I'm giving options, I'm giving layers for those of you that really want to take this up a notch. Good, really strong. I'm going to do the modification. Breathe, nice. You have 19 seconds. Super strong. I want you to feel the strength of the spine, pulling the belly in. You got this. Breathe. Excellent work in 4. For 3, whoo. Yep, that's it. Yep, the timer went off. Perfect. Shake it out. Set those weights down. Shake out the spine, reset. We'll go in like 20 seconds. Give yourself some water. Reset. So all of the circuits are going to be like this. Different movements, of course. We're going to repeat what we just did. So repetition, diving into those muscles, diving into the posterior change. Really listen to what I'm saying as well as that body awareness. Just because I can't see you guys on the Zoom, it's so small. So just the cueing, listen and please listen to your body and how it's feeling. All right, pick up those weights. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Dive in, shoulders back and down. We hinge, we row. If that row doesn't work for you, just do the deadlift. Soft bends in the knees. Make sure the spine is tall, barrel chest. Nice, like monkey chest here. Strong through your belly. Coming all the way down, full variation. Modification, kind of what I was doing in the beginning right here. That's okay too. 19 seconds. All you got. Breathe, slow, controlled. It's about form. Good. Really lengthening through the spine. That belly is a huge part of this. Pulling and supporting, feeling that stretch in the backs of the legs. Last one. Beautiful. Take a break. Shake it out. We have those single leg ones. We're going to dive right into it. Let's go 10 seconds. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 45 seconds on the clock. We're starting. Here we go. Modifiers, come with me. Full variation, you float, you come back up. If that feels good, challenge yourself. Good, do what feels good. Good. Feel the strength in your body. You are strong, you are capable, feeling that strength in that whole back side. Dropping your weights if you need to, listen to your body. Breathe. 15 seconds here. That's all I ask on this side. Last bit. Nice work. In 3, for 2, and 1. Shake it out. Take a 10-second transition. I know it. It should get your heart rate up a bit with minimal rest. Let's go 5, 4. We're going to the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Right into it. Find the other leg. Make sure you're not doing the same one. Good. Here we go. Modifiers can be right here. They can be halfway. They can float. Nice. Pay attention to what your body is asking today. Shoulders back and down. Super strong. 22 seconds. I'm going to take the modification. Good. Just so good. We're all on the same page here. Breathe. Nice. 10 seconds. Then we switch. We have a core challenge in between. Breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. So good. Shake it out. Set those weights down. Nice job. All right. The next segment, I'm not going to go into quite yet. We're going to do a core challenge. So it is going to be a plank. If planking doesn't work for your wrists or arms, come onto your back and you can be right here. So if planking doesn't work, be right there. So this is going to be a minute. Otherwise, we're going to do a down dog to a plank. So, or you can modify right here, and that's okay. You can press back and come forward. So full variation will be right here. Down dog to plank, okay? So all of those variations, let's get started. Find your way to the floor. If you're on your back, whatever works for you, okay? You can come onto your forearms as well if you're on your knees, or you can come onto your forearms, certainly if you're on your toes, it's just a little bit harder. So, all right, let's get started in 4, 3, 2, I'm doing them with you, here we go. We're counting down, find that strong plank, downward dog, sink those heels, come back here, modifiers right here. You can keep those toes up, press back, come forward, strong through your belly, good. Whatever works for you, really strong through those shoulders, pulling the core in, good. You got this. We have about 30 more seconds left. Really, really strong. Good. Working on that flexibility, that coordination. Breathe. 20 seconds. If you want to just hold your plank, that is another option. Good. So take what works for you. Nice. Keep it going. We have 15 more seconds. That was the 45-second timer. Good. Keep it up. I'm right here with you. I'm sweating. Good. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and child's pose. Knees down. Press it back. Relax. Take a break. Sigh it out. Beautiful. I know it's a little bit more, a lot more intense than Pilates. Let's roll it up, roll those shoulders back. Nice effort, nice work. The next round, same thing. We're gonna do that 45 seconds. This one's gonna be a goblet squat. So let me demo, come along with me with the demo. I'm gonna just stick with a 12 pound. If you want a 10 pound, an 8 pound, whatever works for you. So we're gonna stay nice and wide. Hands are gonna be right here to the chest. Keep the elbows tucked in, the toes are wide. We're gonna sink down and come on up. So you might not need to be quite so wide. We're gonna sink down and come on up. So that's the goblet squat. Let me do it from a side perspective. Sink down, so notice I'm not here, I'm right here. Tailbone down, knees pressed out. Good, goblet squats are amazing for strengthening those thighs. All right, that's the first move. Second move, 1 dumbbell. We're gonna bring our feet a little bit narrower. Come into a squat, leg lift. Little squat. Now you could be right here, modifiers. Right here, okay? Same position. Good. Or right here, lift. So we're gonna do both sides, same thing we did on the other side. So grab your dumbbell. Do your best. If this is a really mild squat, do what works for you. 45 seconds. Let's hit it. Nice and wide with those feet. Toes turned out. We sink down. Spring up. Squeeze those glutes. Down. Spring up. Good. Keep the spine tall. Now, if you're right here, that's okay. You're doing something. That is great. You're still working your body, working those thighs. Get low with me if you can. 20 more seconds. Good, I'll face you. I want you guys to get all the different angles, pressing those knees away, sinking that belly down. It's kind of a quick little squeeze at the top. Nice, work those inner thighs, breathe. Good, 5 seconds. Use your breath, exhale. 3, 2, oh, there it is, good. Beautiful, shake it out, 10 seconds. Transition. Breathe, I know it. Breathe, shake it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, bring those feet closer together. Here we go. We're gonna squat down. We lift. Modifier right here, tap. Right here, modify. Nice, or lift. I'll face you guys. Down and lift. The feet are closer together now. Lift the arm with the leg. The one without the weight. Strong through the shoulders, strong through the belly, lift into the outer glute. Good. Getting the body strong, getting it working, getting it coordinated, all of the things together. Breathe. Hopefully getting your sweat on, which is great. Detoxing. Good, and break, nice. Shake it out. If you need to take longer, take longer. You can shorten your segments if you need to. All of the things. 3, 2, other side. Here we go. Other hand. We squat. We lift. Oops. You don't need to lift the weight though. Lift. The weight's just for weight purposes in general. Weighting your body down. Lift. Modifiers right here. Totally fine. Do what works for you. Good. Good. I'm repeating myself. I'm emphasizing myself just so we're not missing a cue. We're not missing anything. Good. Breathe. You have 13 seconds. We start over again. Good. These are quick bouts, quick little rounds, and then they're done. Good. Breathe. And time. Nice. Shake it out, set the weight down for just a second. Grab some water if you need it. I'm gonna grab a sip. We're gonna start that one over again. You guys are rocking it. If you need to take more of a rest, do so. Chime in when you're ready. I know I'm pushing you at a certain level, at a certain clip, but that doesn't mean you have to do the same. Good. So here we go. Grab your kettlebell, goblet squats. In 3, 2, let's go. Feet wide, hands to the chest. Sink it down, spring it up. Nice. Lift those arches. The knees press back behind you. Solid through your glute. Good. Down, lift. Nice. Baby ones, if this is what works for you. Good. Otherwise, get low. Can you get lower? Can you get lower this round? 20 seconds. Good. Be mindful with your body. Do what feels good. Go at the pace that works for you. Good. Strong belly. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. 10-second transition. That's it. It's just 2 more rounds. We do have 1 more round of things that we're doing, just a different variation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, single leg lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Weight in one of your hands, doesn't matter which one. Good, down, lift. Just make sure you're lifting the opposite leg. We're gonna do both sides. 45 seconds. You have 30 left. Down and lift, good. It's keeping us on our toes. It's keeping us accountable to that timing. I know, minimal rest. That's the point. The point is to get our blood flowing, to get that energy going in our bodies. Breathe. Nice. 10 more seconds. Good. 5 more. Find that breath. Find that rhythm. 2 and 1. Time. Nice. 10 to 15 second transition. Maybe I'll give you 15. Good. Tap it out. Keep that weight. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Other side. Here we are. Toes forward. Sink into it. Let's lift. Modifiers right here. Full variation. Lift. Beautiful. We are at the tail end of our movement today. Be proud of yourself. Push yourself that last little bit. Breathe. Lift. Nice work. Good. And if you're feeling really good, go faster than me. Get a little bit more into it than me. Good. Lift. Get a little bit lower. What works for your body? Good. You can take less rest. You can do more reps. Good. 2 and 1. Done with that one. Beautiful. Find your breath. I'm breathing heavy. Good. Tap it out. Chatting away over here. Our next core exercise in between. What do I want to do? Let's see. Hollow man. Yes, we're going to lay on our backs. All right. Once you're ready, join me here. I'm gonna reset this real quick. Find your way on the mat. I'm gonna demonstrate real quick. Pay attention, and then we'll get started. So, hollow man's. Modification 1, legs here, arms up, lift the shoulders up. You can also be right here, that's fine. Level 2, legs to the sky. Level 3, join me here. We're gonna hold it for a minute. All right, what works for you? Let's take it. Here we go, 1 minute on the clock. Modifiers, here, 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 or here. Let's hold it. 1 minute. Make sure the spine is intact with the floor. Make sure the belly is pulled in nice and deep. Lift those shoulder blades off the mat. Strong, strong, strong. Keep those ribs down. If you need to modify, bend those knees or bring the legs to the sky. There's no shame in that. You can always put your hands behind your head. That works too. You have 30 more seconds. This is a strong power pose. Do your best. Do what works for you. Super strong. Good. Really pull that belly in. You got this. Breathe. Are you breathing? That's really important. Go ahead. Find the modifications that work. Stick with them. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Woo, nice work. Hug it in. Rock it out. So good. Grab the backs of your thighs, rock and roll if that feels good on your spine. We'll come to a seat, grab some water real quick. We have 1 more round and then we stretch. I promise. I'm super sweaty with you. You guys are rocking it wherever you're at today. Be proud of yourselves. I'm gonna reset this real quick. I'm gonna demonstrate the next move. So join along with me with the demo. Watch first and then join along with me for a few reps so we get what we're doing and then we'll get going. So the first, grab a hold. I'm gonna have 8 pounds. Oops. If you want to say 5 pounds or something lighter or no pounds at all, totally fine. So we're gonna start in the middle of our mats. We're gonna come into a side lunge. So like we did in the beginning, come to a curl. So this is the modification right here. If you wanna get lower with me, get lower and come to a balance. Good, side lunge to balance. So modifiers right here to curl, okay? We'll do that on both sides. Oh, alarm's going off. We'll do that one on both sides for the 45 seconds. And then actually, we're gonna do 30 seconds for this one. So that one's gonna do 30 per side. And then we're gonna do a lunge with a twist. So full variation, you're gonna bring the weights here. We're gonna step back, rotate to that front forward leg, step up. Or if you need to be right here, rotate down. Good, we'll do that for the full 30 seconds, okay? Or you can join me here with a full variation. All right, so we have the 2 side lunge and then the 2 back lunges. We're gonna go 30 seconds. Let me reset my timer here. 30 seconds per side. So be deliberate, be mindful. It already started, let's reset. Okay, grab a hold of your weights or no weights at all. I'm gonna start moving towards you. Whatever leg that is for you is fine. So let's continue. Find your way to the beginning of your mat or the center of your mat. 30 seconds on the clock, let's go. Lunge. I'm gonna do the modifiers. Do full variation. Right here. Get low. Get that booty back. We practiced that side lunge in the beginning of class. That's why we're doing it. Good. So I'll continue with the modified version here. Good. You only have 10 seconds. Go and make it count. Strong through those biceps, shoulders back and down. 2 and 1. Whew. Through the center, shake it out. Other side in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, go in the other direction. 2 and 1, let's go. Here we go. Lunge, curl, lunge, balance, whatever works. Good, get that booty back. Make sure you are hinging forward on this one, just like we were doing in our warm-up. Good, I'll take the modification for anyone joining me here. Good, this could be really mild for you if that's what works. 4 seconds. Good, 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. Face forward. Reverse lunges with a rotation or static lunge with the rotation. Let's go 30 seconds. Wherever you're at, top of your mat, hands here. Lunge it back, rotate, center, and stand. Modifiers, come with me here. Rotate to up, rotate, up. Find that balance. Find what works for your body. Otherwise, you're right here. Rotate. Nice. Keep it going. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. You have 10 seconds. We'll transition to the other side. Good. Shake it out. 3, 2, 1. Other side. What works for you? Take what works. Rotating to that front leg only. Good. Standing or tapping your toe. Back. Rotate. Stand. Back. Rotate. Or right here. Good. What variation works? You only have 10 seconds. I'll stay with the modifier here. Good. Hang in there. Keep those hips forward. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Shake that out. So good. Set those weights down for just a moment. Let's take 20 seconds in between. We have a whole other set. Just that, and we're done. We have one more core exercise for 1 minute, and then we stretch. So you guys are rocking it. Let's whip it out. We have 2 more minutes left. Actually, 3 total minutes of movement. So grab your weights. We're gonna just dive into it. You guys get to the middle of your mats. I'm gonna do the variation, the modified variation with you here. Good, side lunge. If you're getting tired and you wanna join me, that's fine. I do want you to challenge yourself. So if you've got more, go for that balance. Good. Side lunge, curl, breathe, press that booty back. Keep your spine long. Keep that belly engaged. You only have 10 seconds here. Good. I'm gonna give you minimal rest in between. If you need to take more, that's fine. Breathe, you're already giving us minimal rest. Good, center, good. 5 seconds, let's go to the other side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go, other side. Good, I got my trusty timer to keep me on track. Press your booty back or else you guys would be doing a crazy amount of reps. You probably wouldn't like that. Nice. Back. Good, remember, I'm doing the modification. You got the full variation in you. It's all you. Breathe. Squeeze those biceps. Nice, work into the booty. Work into those inner thighs. 3, 2, 1. Center, beautiful. Shake it out, 10-second transition. Face forward. We'll do those reverse lunges with that rotation. Here we go. Let's dive in. 30 seconds. Hands here. Good. Rotate to up. Modifiers right here. Keep those hips forward. Good. I'm going to join the full variation, folks, here. Good. Oops. Or maybe not. I'm just going to fall all over the place. Nice. Good. If you have that lift, go for it. My gaze is not focused here. One more. Good. Nice. 5-second transition. Other side. We have 1 more minute left after this, and we're finished. Hands here. What are we doing? Other side. Here we go. You guys continue. Good. Rotate. Keep those hips forward. We're rotating through that midsection. Yep, it's a balance challenge. That's the point. Breathe. Good. 10 seconds. That is it. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Find that momentum. 2 and 1. Nice job. Set it aside. Shake it out. Good. All sweaty, nose is running. all the things. Grab some water. I just want you to tap it out. Nice work. So that was kind of like a balancing coordination superset challenge. I wanted to make it hard, and I wanted to also have those variations to take it down a notch. So that was the point. I hope you guys sweated. Nice. Let your heart rates come down for just a second. We're gonna dive onto our bellies. I'm gonna bring my mat forward. Good work. So last week, there's certain overlap, which I wanted to do this week with the Romanian deadlifts, working that posterior chain and yoga and Pilates. And then we're gonna do some belly work. So 1 minute, if you got it, let's come to our bellies. This is the last minute. Let me reset. So let me show you what we're gonna do. So we did this last time, we just held here. This is what we're gonna do, hold this for a minute, or arms back. That might be more feasible for a whole minute. So maybe let's just take it here. Shoulders back. If you wanna up that challenge and put your hands over your head, totally fine. Let me reset this and I'll start that minute. So come to your bellies, do what you gotta do. The time has started. Good, let's lift, hold, just hold. Breathe. Strong glutes, strong belly, pulling those shoulders out of your ears. Breathe, this is not easy, I know it. Take a moment. If you need to be a little lower, or if you just simply need to use just the upper body and not the lower body, that is okay too. I'm right here with you. Good, I'm breathing heavy. I'm working, I'm sweating. Nice work, 30 seconds. Gaze looks down, your neck is long. Strong booty. Good, breathe, breathe, breathe. 20 seconds on the clock is left. You got this, can you lift 1 inch higher? Good. Really solid through the entire body, protect that spine. Those glutes are a big part of this here, squeeze them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, make a pillow. Bend your knees, crisscross those ankles. So good. Oh, breathe. Nice job. Push it back into a nice child's pose. Take it wide, knees wide, toes together. Reach those arms forward. Take a breath. Sigh it out. Excellent work, everyone. So good. Not easy stuff. So good to challenge ourselves, to get our heart rates up, just to move the body and do what feels right, what feels good. Walk your hands over to one side, press those hips over to the other. And then walk it to the other side, press the hips. Take a breath. Good. Just finished in the nick of time. Go a few minutes over here. We'll come through center. Let's come into all fours. Let's take a few cat cows. Drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, round through your spine. Beautiful. Nice work. Let's go 2. God, just moving through those bodies and the spine. Let's take some barrel rolls. So let's move around through the spine. So nice big rounded spines. And then we'll go the other direction a few times. Just close your eyes. Maybe that feels really nice. Good. And then come on to your seat. Flip it on over. Good. Let's go ahead and bring one heel in, one leg out. Sit up nice and tall. Let's reach to the ankle. Arm up and over for a side body stretch. Good. Take a breath. Exhale, roll the chest downwards towards that leg. So if you're high here, that's okay. Just meet your leg and your flexibility where it's at. So good. Good, roll it on up. Let's just go into the other side real quick. Pulling that heel in. Lift up and over, side body stretch. Oh, my boyfriend's home. Say hello. Good, and then fold forward on that thigh, stretch it out. Take a breath. Nice. Roll it on up. Let's come to a seat. Let's take a nice big inhale and a twist. Oops. Exhale, twist to your left or your right. Look over your shoulders, lengthen through your spine, pulling those shoulders down. Taking just a moment here. Inhale, arms to center. Exhale, twist. Look over your shoulders. Sigh it out. Good. And one more breath. Bring it to center. Exhale, hands to center. I want you just to stay here for just a moment. Sigh it out. Thank your body for moving today and doing the best that it has and it could. Working so hard, moving, feeling good. Good. And thank yourself for arriving today, for showing up. And I thank all of you so much for allowing me to teach you, to guide you on this journey. If you have any questions, concerns, feel free to chime in. Thank you all so much for showing up. You are all welcome to unmute yourselves now if you want to chime in. And certainly if you need to do some more stretching, I didn't have as much time, of course, for stretching. Please take that extra time to stretch your bodies out. So I'll be here for a few more minutes if you want to get yourself situated. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Were you all sweaty?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a hard one today, for sure. Are your bodies feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We survived.
Yeah.
Was it too intense?
No.
It was okay.
The modifiers were really great, and that you showed them both at the beginning and during the exercise, and then the different views of the way you positioned your body, all really helpful. Thank you.
Good. Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear. That was my intention. I was like, okay, we have all different levels in here. I know we're not all going to do the same thing. So I really wanted that. So thank you. I appreciate that. Good. Hi, Joanne. How are you feeling?
Okay. I have to modify to what you're doing, but because I'm not as flexible on a lot of things, but actually it was really good.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah. And that's why I shouted out those modifications. So I'm glad you took those and listened to your body. So good. Excellent.
It was very nice.
Well, thank you all so much. I have, you guys have all gotten my emails, right? They've gotten to you? Okay, cool. I get nervous sometimes. I'm like, did they get them? Did they not? So good. And I will send out kind of like a little recap on some energy work or just some things that we can do in our daily lives to help enhance our energy, to make us feel more vibrant. Winter really is the time for actually let going, unwinding the body, believe it or not. We don't really follow those practices. My boyfriend introduced me to there's a really lovely place called Dragon Tree Spa somewhere. There's a wonderful guy who creates this spa, but also has all these articles that he sends out that are extremely just uplifting. And then one I just read was about letting go in the wintertime and keeping this a time to restore the body. And so keeping that in mind, that this is a time of nourishing the body, to restoring the body, doing things in your practice that feel good and feel rejuvenating. So disconnecting from the TV, disconnecting from media, taking the time maybe to meditate more or to just kind of be and accepting where we are. That's a big thing. A lot of us are like, we're go, go, go. We need to keep moving and doing all this stuff. But in reality, maybe what we really need is just some yoga, or we need some stretching. So take that in consideration that this is winter. We have an abundance of like really nourishing, hearty foods to eat right now. And bring those into your diet because they're really nourishing, they're really comforting foods. And then take that in consideration that if you have a day or moments where you're harping on yourself or hard on yourself, to be like, you know what, this is a time of slowing down a little bit, and that's okay. So being okay with that. So just keeping those little things in mind. So other than that, do we have any other questions while I'm here?
Just I'm wondering about restorative yoga poses.
Mm-hmm.
And whether I could just look those up online. I'm aware of the one with the legs on the wall, and that what you included that in your self-care list.
Yeah, the legs on the wall is wonderful. Just so literally, if you have an empty wall in your house, or if you don't have a headboard on your bed in your room, that's a perfect place to do it as well, unless you have a window there. But just scooting your booty all the way up to the wall and then putting your legs up there. It's such a restorative, lovely thing. Do it for 5 minutes before you go to bed. It's really helpful. But yes, you can certainly go YouTube. There's so much on YouTube. There's so much information out there. So you can even look up just restorative poses. You'll get a bunch of images online, or you can look up a nice restorative YouTube video.
Great.
Just do like a 10-minute one before bed, or Qigong. I highly recommend. My boyfriend does a lot of it. I don't do as much, but I really love the practice of it. It's just a really lovely energy work. And there's ones for sleep. There's ones for energizing.
Oh, great.
They're super gentle. So look up some Qigong movements on YouTube, and you can do 5 to 20 minutes, whatever you want to do. And they're extremely restorative to the body.
I've done Tai Chi and a bunch of other things, but never Qigong. So
yeah.
I'm curious about it.
They're very similar. Tai Chi is a little bit of a different movement. The Qigong is really focusing on the energy work and healing the different joints in different parts of your body in a very, very gentle way. So it's a really lovely form.
Great.
So, yeah. So cool. Well, my email was pretty thorough, pretty informative. So keep doing what you're doing. Log things. I think it's helpful to log. I'm kind of a paper and pencil person now, so I like to log things or write lists, but see what works for you and just continue to do your best and show up. So I will see you on Thursday, just 2 days away. So we'll be focusing on, what was Thursday? I don't even remember. Something. We'll figure it out.
Thanks for today.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was great.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.